start digging and stuff. I mean, I took a history of Mexico when I was in community college, and like learning about like the Tlatelolco Massacre in 1968 in Mexico City. Like I had never heard of that. I mean, obviously I'm here, but just learning about things like that, because you look at like the like you said, like the counterculture movement that was happening here,
right?
And sort of like the the protests to the Vietnam War and civil rights movement and all that kind of stuff. But like because it's sort of like America centric, you realize that all that stuff was going on in other places with other things, and and yeah, like it's like the Tlal and then Te Tlalte Tlate.
Oh, right here.
And just the massacre.
How do you pronounce that? What is it called?
Tlatelolco.
No, Tlatelolco.
Oh, 30 loco.
Yeah,
No?
Tlatelolco.
The TL is
Tlatelolco.
Tlatelolco.
And that was basically like it was a lot of college students that were like protesting. I think it was the Olympics that were coming to Mexico City.
Oh, really?
And they were trying to basically like embarrass the government, because right before that. And then, supposedly the official government story, I think, was that like the protesters started shooting at them, and then the Mexican military responded later on, talking about conspiracy theories and things like that. Supposedly it was like secret, intelligence people from the government that started that were the ones that like shot at the military in order to start the massacre. So it's like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a huge dark day in Mexican history.
Wow.
Well, I didn't know this. That's crazy.
Dang. Yeah, history is fascinating.
Yeah, if I remember, did you guys ever watch that movie Roma?
Yeah, I have.
I think if I remember correctly, I think this takes place in that movie. If I remember correctly, I might be misremembering, but yeah, that's.
You might be right.
Yeah,
I just didn't make the connection. Oh, that's cool.
President calls on massacre. I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna even try.
I'm not gonna try it. Marchers for a peaceful event. Dang. 1968. Wild times, dude.